for you, James. See? I'm real. James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I am back with some more of Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. We are going for the in-water ending, and last time I made it basically to the entrance of the hotel. So this stream I'm gonna finish up the game, and then I'm actually gonna go into the Maria sub-scenario since I haven't done it the last 2 times we played through. And hello Jason, and hello Koopa, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We are almost here, man. Silent Hill 2 Remake is so close. I'm very jealous of those who've already gotten their copies. But I won't be able to play until Saturday. Sad. But yeah, are you guys excited? Oh, I'm probably sure you guys are too, but I am so excited. I'm like, why can't this week go faster? You went to a bakery in Oakland that makes some pretty bomb cheesecake. It was so good. Ooh, yummy. What was it called? Okay, so I believe, I got the... So yeah, we're in the beginning of Lakeview Hotel. Fun. I know, there's some people who aren't, so I thought I'd, make sure. I'm not excited at all. Nope. No siree. Maybe if I'm not excited, it will already be Saturday and I could play. Man, but I'm a little bit sad though, because people seem to be posting shit on social media and like Reddit and stuff from the remake, and it's like, okay, well, I can just abstain from that for the next couple days, but the temptation is there. Remember that time we got locked in the fucking freezer? It's called Gregory's Gourmet Desserts. I should look that up. What other kind of desserts does Gregory's have? Is it just like cheesecake, or do you do like everything? Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, it's really hot right now, so I have a fan on. If it's too loud or breaking up my voice, just let me know. I'll turn it off. We're having a heat wave. Thank you. I wanted you to check the doors. Ooh, red velvet cake. I love that. They're best known for their cheesecakes. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. You know, I never really noticed that. There was that heavy breathing right up until I got the paint thinner. Huh. Well, I've never really noticed that before. Yeah, Koopa, I'm in the Bay Area too. I'm in the East Bay. Yeah, it should be fall weather. What the hell? Should I go? I need the key. So let's say hey to Laura. There's a piano here. I remember how much Mary liked to play the piano. She wasn't very good. Aw, damn, poor Mary. She was trying her best. I am very sad. I was like, why does it? Because I don't have we don't have Issy, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna be streaming. It's gonna be really, really, really hot. Oh well. That was long before we were married. Why am I thinking of that now? Oh, I don't know, because you're here looking for Mary? That's probably why.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James?
Yeah.
Well, have you?
No.
Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
Well, she's in the back seat of my car.
I
Just
wish
kidding.
I knew.
Well, actually, no, that's the ending we're going for. So.
What letter?
She is in my car.
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
She's a nurse. She lives in Ashfield. She's getting stalked by someone named Mike. Not cool. So this is supposed to be, I mean, they found the vocal lines in the PC files, but for some reason it's not actually in the game. But here's Laura's letter. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James, I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath he's really a sweet person. Laura, I loved you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
No.
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one Mary... Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
Kid, you should have a fanny pack or something. Come on. Oops. Oh, thank you for the follow, Needless Dude. Welcome. Oh, we already did this. And I believe, apparently, like, the little letter, game model, like, you see the characters hold, supposedly has lyrics to a Bon Jovi song. I forgot which one. But yeah, fans were able to determine that. Alright. Now, someone said on Reddit, and I want to test this, because I always just go in blasting, so we're gonna see if this is true, but apparently they just left their game on and walked away, and the Abstract Daddies didn't attack. Well, that's a lie. That is a lie. Maybe I got too close. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, maybe I just walked into them and... No, they're attacking me. Never mind. Very rude. What is he looking at? Oh, maybe he was looking at the Abstract Daddy. Oh, it's over here. Sure. So, I've mentioned before, there's like several things that only happen once in the game. Like little text observation, James will only say a line once. And this is something where if you run away too fast, you might not hear it. But if you go up, try to go up to the 3rd floor, it's locked. If you listen closely, you can hear someone calling out. They're like, oh, okay, we can't get up here. We need to find a key. James! Oh, but Mary, she's up here! I know, I like that. I thought it was a nice little detail. It only happens once, though. So it can be easily missed if you run out too, like, fast and you're not paying attention. You hate when I miss flavor text in games? Yeah. That's always the worst. It's like, dang it! I didn't mean to click that fast. I wonder if remake will have anything similar with observation, like text. Nice. There's a book here. It doesn't look like it will be of any particular use. Well, not with that attitude, James. Doesn't he say something about medical book? Maybe he does that in the other world version. Oh, no, here it is. There's a book open on top of the desk. It looks like a medical book. I've already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. So, a little bit later, we'll come in here when we see the true form of the hotel, and you'll be able to pick up the Crimson Ceremony book, and then you'll be able to listen to a tape, which also contributes to the in-water ending, which I'm going for. So we'll listen to that a little later. Because this James is a sad boy. Look! I don't want any trouble! They're like, we don't care, Whitney. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Oh, he deflated. Hey, how's it going? Creative guy, what's up? You excited? For Silent Hill 2 remake? I am. Alright, got the key. And oh, wait, no, it's the next room. Alright. In here, if you look closely at the photos like strewn on the bed, they are little like CG renders of all the characters. So we got like James and Eddie. It looks like Laura, Mary, I think a mannequin enemy? Yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's there. Well, I'm glad. Are you planning to get it on PS5 or PC? Alright, good thing there was that random thing of paint thinner in the elevator. Oh, we got kill. That's creepy. I think one time, maybe when I was doing my 24-hour, I think I got like love or something. I'm like, wow, that's oddly sweet. And now I got kill. Maybe because the game knows he's very suicidal right now. Hopefully, so we can get that ending. Alright. We got Cinderella. Thanks. Oh, shit! What? I thought I killed you! Uh-oh. Huh. Only problem about keeping him in the red is I'm always afraid he's gonna die randomly. Alright. Come on. Oh. Boom. Yeah, you better deflate. Okay. So you got PS5 Creative Guy and PS5 when the price drops. I hope everyone who gets it really likes it, and that people will be pleasantly surprised. At least I hope I really like it, because if I don't, it's gonna be really sad. A really sad stream of me going, I don't like this, guys. But I have hope. I'm really excited about what we saw so far, and I mean, the environments look great, and that's like the biggest thing I was really excited about seeing with the remake is, you know, the extension of the town and being able to explore the different, you know, storefronts and things like that. That's what I've always been super excited about. So I mean, and some people are saying like they're 5 hours in and they're just getting to Brookhaven, or they've just left the apartment. So I'm like, wow, there must be like a lot to explore and see and do. So that's very exciting. I know some people are like, oh no, it's gonna be maybe bloated with stuff, but my hope is that they are actually gonna fill it in with new things to see and explore, like new areas, or instead of maybe 50 locked or broken doors, we'll actually be able to go into those rooms, you know? Waste time that way. Oh, you donated? Oh, I didn't get a thing. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I did get, I wonder if my, you know, this last time when Josh donated, like I got the text message and then my alert didn't pop. So let me click on this. Thank you so much for the $55. I greatly appreciate it. And all the money donated goes directly to UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital. If anybody subscribes to my Twitch channel, that also ends up going right back into the fundraiser. I just put it in when I get like $100 or whatever. I put it in and make a batch donation. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright. We are booking. I still like how I'm picking up all these health items, but I'm not really using them. So. Oh no! Weight allowance, 1 person. It's canon. James needs to go on a diet. He's too heavy for an elevator. But you can to make sure the elevator won't scream at you going on, you have to basically put in all your items, but you can actually go into the elevator with both Mary's photo and her letter. So we're gonna put this on the shelf. James Eddie. Yep. See? It doesn't scream at us. Oh, actually, I wonder, can you bring... Oh, I forgot to check. Maybe you could also go on there with Mary's letter to Laura? You know, I never actually tried. I think it might just be the photo and James's letter. I'll have to make sure to remember to try that on another point. So I remember when I first played this game, this area was definitely more tense. Ooh, you know, I never noticed that dude. It kind of looks like, what's his name from the Spider-Man comics? Played by, Simmons dude. What is his name? Oh, anyway, he kind of looks like him. J.D. Simmons? Is that his name? The actor's name? Oh, J.J. Jameson, thank you! There are potatoes and onions here. They smell slightly rotten, which is kind of strange for a hotel, you know. Pumpkins and apples. And there's Snow White. What does he say about the canned stuff? Cans of fruit are lined up. The expiration dates are probably long gone. There are tea bags and cookies here. They all past their expiration dates. That's strange. Juice cans are lined up here. There's no reason to carry these with me. But you've been picking up all the health drinks, James. What about, if you're thirsty? Yeah. So I like all these soup cans lined up here. I guess they're still okay, but I'm not hungry. I like how while you're exploring this version of the hotel, it is like subtly trying to let you know something's off about it. I mean, besides the fact that, there's no people and whatnot, but like the food being expired and whatnot, it makes you go, well, why would a hotel, have that? Well, it's because it's not working right now. It's burned down. So, little clues that something's wrong with this hotel. And I always thought that this section was a little bit, tense, because you're like, oh no, I don't have my weapons. Oh, there's our Silent Hill tape. Remember, he just said, I'm not going to carry juice with me. But you know what? He's like, this can opener, I think I'm going to need that. So let's pick that up. Yeah. I mean, the room looks pretty bright to me, but apparently James cannot observe a cool note, so I have to come back a little bit later when I get my flashlight. Did I? Oh, I didn't check the bathrooms. I don't know if it's just me that always has like the urge to fill out the map with little red Sharpie. Oh, I forgot to do it. All right. I see you, bro. Right. Excuse me. I guess we should open it. There's light bulbs in the can. That's a weird way to store them. So, a little fun fact, courtesy of little Easter eggs from the Lost Memories book at the back of the Japanese Silent Hill 3 official guide book. The person who was in charge, I guess, of designing this bar had like an aversion to alcohol, so they decided to fill it with fishing equipment instead. So that's why there's like fishing tackle and rods and whatnot on the walls. Just wait till I come back with my guns. Does this still yell at me? Yes. That would be pretty cool if they do decent with this remake. I would definitely like to see a Silent Hill 1 remake for sure. So hopefully. Alright, so we have all of the... Oh, I want to go back down to show you guys the heater note. Oh wait, I don't think I actually came in here before. Okay. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the first floor. So... the key to the room where Mary and I stayed. Nice. Hello, Necro. Going okay? We're about to get the key to the 3rd floor. Oh wait, I was gonna show off the heater. I keep almost forgetting. Hey, Bugsbeam. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the alcohol. Out of my way. Alright, now that we have our flashlight, we can see this note here. There's a heater here on the back in small letters. It says, "I'm Johnny, one hot guy." So the theory is that The hotel burned down because this curtain right here was too close to Johnny, who's one hot guy. Yeah, that's it. I don't think he has any other observations in here. Nope. Alright. Oh, nope. Alright. Let's go see Mary. I bet she'll be so happy to see us. Nothing sad at all will occur. Oh, whoops. If anyone makes the hottest Silent Hill characters, Johnny better be #1. Agreed. Agreed. That should be a thing. That's the elevator. Where the frick is the bar? Nope. That's where it came from. Oh, hello. Oh. One hot guy, Mary cheating on James confirmed. James did nothing wrong. She got a little too close to Johnny. I mean, but who could blame her? He's so hot. Alright. Let's open up the door. Oh! I'm an idiot. I need to actually put the music boxes in the thing. I keep going a step ahead. All my playthroughs are kind of melding into one another. What am I doing? Hope from death. That is Snow White. That is Cinderella. And finally, Little Mermaid. Oh, you did? Nice! Is it the one, with the video? Oh, I wonder if this is a painting of the hotel? Oh, there's a painting hanging on the wall. It looks like a landscape of this area. Okay, so maybe it is. She's telling me Detective Walker and Donald. Oh, okay, that one. You get it snow, eh? Oh, wait. Let me try. Can't remember if I actually used this in the hotel, but oh, it looks like I did. So we can see the UFO ending. You know if Silent Hill 2 takes place in the 80s? I always thought it was the 90s, but Ito has been saying it's 70s and 80s, but I don't know. The technology doesn't make sense for him to have a home video camera like that. They would be super expensive in the 80s. I'm kind of curious if they're gonna, for the remake, if they're gonna show Harry, or maybe they'll have a low poly James pick up remake James, since Silent Hill 1, you know, isn't as well known. Let's continue. So all we really know for sure is Silent Hill 2 is supposed to be after Silent Hill 1, and I know that fans did like a timeline years ago, and they placed Silent Hill 1 in like 86 or something. Yeah. So I like to believe it was still the early 90s. It just makes more sense considering, you know, the whole movie aspect here on VHS, not like 8mm or anything like that. Yeah. All right, so what was? Oh, I'm gonna watch the very normal videotape. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it off, but I have it set for the enhanced edition for the actual sound to play for the videotape. So this sound is not originally in the game, but it was found in the PC files. They found it was too distressing, so I guess that's why they took it out and just did with the blurry visuals. But we're going to hear Mary fighting for her life. What? Oh, not close enough to the VHS. VCR. Why did I call it VHS? VCR. Look, James. Okay. Here we go. Not to mention cameras were super heavy, and James does not have those kinds of muscles unless, of course, it really was Mira's doing, turning James into missile muscles. Yeah, exactly.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place.
I heard that too.
I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
And apparently fans found in the inventory screen on the remake, if you look close, you're seeing this video in the background. If you know where to look, you're like, holy shit, it's the videotape. That is a wild Easter egg for the remake, I gotta say. I can't remember who pointed. I think I saw it on Reddit. I can't remember who on Reddit pointed it out. And then another one of my friends said, "Oh, did you see the inventory screen? The background's the tape." Yeah, that's a wild little Easter egg. I think someone did a side-by-side. They had like a video from HD Collection, Silent Hill 2, and the inventory screen. You could see it match up. I'm so used to seeing the gif of him standing up and dancing in front of the TV. I'm like, oh, he's not moving.
Mary.
Thank you, Necro. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
So there you are, James.
Did you find that letter?
Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura.
I'm a piece of shit. I killed her. I'm sorry.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate
Yeah,
you!
beat him
I
up.
hate you!
Beat him up.
She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fans like to make the parallel between his position here and the corpse in the apartment building too.
Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please come to me. Do you hate me? Is that why you won't come? James?
That voice!
James? Please hurry. Are you lost? I'm
Yes.
here. I'm waiting nearby,
This
James.
is a pretty large room.
Please. I want to see you, James.
Can we observe anything? No?
James, please, James. James.
Okay, I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna show the dog ending now. So, after his revelation, now James is seeing what the hotel, the state of the hotel's actually in. It's burned, it's wet, it's musty, it's dripping water, you know, it's not functioning. I always like that transition. Like, you go there and open the door and it's just like, by the way, what you've been traversing has been looking like this. So cool. Though he doesn't even make a comment about it. You know, you'd think he'd say something like, oh, hey, what happened to the hotel? But I guess he has other things on his mind. So this is the canon ending, guys. Just so you know. Everything's Mira's fault. And the song playing is from Beat Mania. song Akira, I guess, composed for that game.
お前の仕業だったのか?
I love this song. I think I like this better than the Silent Hill 3 UFO ending song. I love how they just keep showing James putting his hand in worse and worse places. I bet it sounded pretty awesome. It gets me in mind of like going to a theme park and stuff. I'm gonna sneak into someone's wedding and play this. Yes! So they actually put out a video today showing the Flesh Lips fight. I couldn't resist. I did watch it. I'm not going to spoil it for anything, but I did like how they expanded the boss fight for that. It looked pretty cool. So I'm very excited to see how they'll expand some of the other boss fights for the remake. Eddie didn't share pizza with us, so messed up. I like that last image of Laura with her head huge staring at James. Like, what the fuck did you do, James? I'm gonna beat you. Okay. So let's load again. So hopefully I'll get in water, and then after that one I'll show the ritual ending. Alright, here we go. So now when we return to this library, there's this cassette tape here. You'll listen to. This actually does contribute to the In Water ending, so we're going to listen to it.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure.
Is this the same
3 years
voice
at
as
most.
the
Perhaps
game
6
show
months.
dude on the elevator?
It's impossible to say.
I think
with
it
certainty.
is. Okay, so this is like another little hint that, hey, the 3 years, James's delusion, that she died 3 years ago, it's probably more like she was diagnosed 3 years ago. Oh, and here's a Crimson Tome. I'm gonna put a save here so I can... Yeah, like it kind of like the ending part of his voice really reminded me. I mean, he wasn't, screaming and yelling and stuff, but it sounded very similar. So if I picked up the Crimson Tome here, that would automatically give me the ritual ending. But so I'll have to reload my save. So this is like a pretty interesting section. You have to basically go through the doors looking for a way to the other side of the hotel. I already know which door to go through, but it just sort of warps you to this side. It was nice of the game to like automatically mark off the locked doors. Oh wait, maybe that was a mess up here. Hold on. No, they did. Never mind. See, I keep going. I'm back over here. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Forgot. Sorry, James, you're getting some wet socks again. In case you didn't realize it, we're heading towards a boss battle. I have all the ammo the game's throwing at me and health drinks. Doesn't give you a hint. Oh, and here's Angela. Hi, Angela. Yeah, I'm about to say he's getting dried off right now.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you.
To
Now
I
you're the
look
only one
like
left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
She would never wear tacky socks like that.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's
They're
wrong.
probably like 10K, Bugsbeam. Limited to 2.
No. Don't pity me. I'm not worth it.
Angela, you are worth it.
Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself.
You know, you're saying this now, James, but we are barreling towards that ending right now. They were supposed to make side
It's hot as
scenarios.
hell in here.
Oh, hold on.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
Oh, James, now you're just gonna let her burn alive instead of just like quickly, you know, slitting her wrists. Koopa, I didn't realize. I didn't realize they were gonna make sub scenarios or side scenarios for Angela and Eddie and Laura. I thought really that was only in relation to Sybil being her own like scenario in Silent Hill 1, and then later Downpour with Anne. Oh, I meant the scene they were. Maybe they started out with Miriam. Well, I always thought that they did show us, I think, enough of what both Angela and Eddie are seeing. Like, for example, Eddie, we see the dead bodies around him. Either it's the people he's killed making fun of him or whatnot, and he like shot them in town or whatnot. And he also, the freezer, the cold, I'm assuming his Silent Hill's kind of cold. And with Angela, just now, she was looking at James and she was seeing her mom and stuff. So it took her a little bit to realize she was not talking to her mother. And she says it's always like this for her, the flames. So maybe for her, Silent Hill, it's full of fire? I mean, that seems to be like the fan consensus for them. That like Eddie's, there's like dead bodies and people making fun of him, and Angela's fire and whatnot. So you cannot save Angela, and you can't follow her because you'll get burned. Nope. But essentially, she walks up the stairs. Fans have done camera hacks, and her model just sort of kind of convulses at the top of the stairs. A very sad end. You cannot save her. But we will take a look at her knife again. Yeah, just to help lock in that in-water ending. Hello, Holy Ghost. How's it going? So it's really cool now. We get to see what's over here. Ooh, see fire department. Oh wait, can we go back in the see Johnny? Oh, the game is denying us our Johnny. We want to see him. He's one hot guy. Actually, can I go back to the... Oh, these are the bathrooms. Oh, I didn't realize there was ampules here. Hell yeah. We just immediately went to the right door. Wait, was he looking at something? No. I wonder if like maybe in the remake, I don't know if this would be like overstepping, but maybe if they did the whole theory about the heater causing the fire, like maybe we could see that would be the origin point of the fire from the hotel. That's kind of neat. At least for me, it would be. I think they're going to add more references to Walter Sullivan in the remake, and then the remake. Well, it seems like they are talking quite a bit about Walter in the ARG, so maybe. So I always thought this was really ominous. It's like, hey, yeah, I think you might need a save. Which I will do now. Was it the 9... I think the 9 save points, is that supposed to reference... Okay, wait, hold on. Nurses... 9 figures, mannequin... Mandarin... Creepers... Absurd death... How many creatures are there in Silent Hill 2? I think there's 9. So maybe the 9 squares are the 9 creatures? I don't know. Alright, let's put on my rifle. Oh, you should. It's fun. That's a lot of fun. Leave me alone!
Leave us both the hell alone!
Man, I want to know what her hairspray is. Her hair's not falling down. Ah! That scream he makes so stupid. No!
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
She's using that limited edition. Something about Mary hairspray. Nice. Okay, I got one shot. Time to die, guys. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. Scarlet egg and a rust-colored egg. And I believe these eggs are supposed to represent Mary, and Maria? You know, because Scarlet's all, like, brand new, whatnot, rust-colored. Mary's ravaged by the unnamed disease.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers?
Hi,
I want any
Spencer.
damn flowers. Just
Going all right?
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusted.
Actually, I will be right back,
Deserve
guys.
flowers.
Listen to Mary yelling at
Between the
James.
disease and the drugs. You look like a monster. What are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
So listening to this conversation in the hallway is another thing that puts you towards the in water ending, and I think also the leave ending. Yeah. So Spencer, you came just in time for the final battle. All right, guys. Let's hope I get in water. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Shishu. Oh, well, I'm still gonna be playing. I'm gonna be showing the ritual ending next, and then I'm gonna play through the Maria sub scenario. So still gonna be streaming for a little bit. Well, yeah, here we go. Oh no! No, I want to leave. Oh, I can't. All right. Hello.
Mary?
Wrong again. Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? Maria, I'm done with you.
What do you mean? But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted.
Now I understand. The problem is, you're not Mary.
No, James. I won't let you. I'll never let you have your Mary back.
I think I got in water because I don't remember this conversation, and I usually get leave, so woohoo! We did it, I think. Guess this means I could actually probably use my health stuff now. Ah! No! You're not supposed to hit me. I'm by the bed. I always wish they'd make a figure of the Mary boss. That would be so cool. Like a little, maybe like a little diorama or something with like the butterflies, moths coming out of her mouth and stuff. That'd be so cool. Let me go, Mary. Here, let me get away so you guys can see her moth attack. Woo! She only does that if you're too far away. We did it! Well, only we need to do this with the great knife. Boom! I can't remember if we have this bedside conversation in water. It's been that long. Fingers crossed, guys.
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James.
If I get leave, I'm gonna be pissed.
Pain to end.
I worked so hard. I didn't heal myself most of the game.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not the whole truth. You also said that you didn't want to die. The truth is, part of me hated you for taking away my life.
You killed me, and you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Mary?
James.
Okay, I think I did get the lead. Yes! You died yet again, James. I really want to know what disease she has. I like the dog ending. But I'll talk more after that ending stops. Okay. I want to talk over it. Yes, got it.
Now I understand the real reason I came to this town. I wonder, what was I afraid of? Without you, Mary, I've got nothing. Now we can be together.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did.
Yeah, this was an ending a lot of people got for
Well,
their first time through.
I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I always thought it's because you probably looked at everything and
Waiting for you to come to see
it kind
me.
of punishes you for looking at everything.
But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is.
Yes, I'm very excited for the remake. Gonna stream
The
that
doctor
on
came
Saturday.
He told me
And
could
I
go
am
home
excited
a
for
short stay.
Until Dawn and the Clock
It's
Tower
not that I'm getting better.
remake as well.
It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly.
Hey, that's a good reason to
I'm
miss
afraid,
it.
James.
Doing your own playthrough. Hell yeah.
I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you.
Yay, Spencer. Hope you enjoy
I
it.
don't know if you hate me or
Actually, I
pity
hope
me,
we all enjoy it.
or maybe I just disgust you.
Yeah, so you'll get it on the 6th as well.
I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I
You
was so
fraud.
angry all
What's
the
up?
time. And I struck out at everyone I loved
Hi.
most.
Nice to see you. I hope you're
Especially
doing
you,
well.
James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together.
Yes, I'm gonna have a boatload of boxes.
Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you.
Mary, it's
Did
not
to
your
us.
fault.
You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Aw. So, Monica Taylor Horgan did this in one take. She said in an interview with me years ago. Oh, that's wrong. That like she channeled, like I think she just lost her mom or something, and she'd flown back to Japan, and she just sort of channeled that while reading the letter. Very, very sad. But you asked a question about my favorite ending, and I'd say dog ending because that is the most awesome ending. But as for like actual kind of canon endings or whatever, I prefer the Maria ending because I can see James not learning from his mistake and doing the cycle all over again. Yeah. So, all right. Let's do this again, and this time I will do the ritual ending. Oh yeah, it's gonna be rough on a lot of people. Wait, I just saw the tree. What did they put in the lower right pocket of the jacket? I think, yeah, they put a copy of Mary's letter in the James jackets. So yeah, I know I have a bunch of orders going into Bai, so I'll probably have one big pack. I'll have them consolidate a package for me and ship that out. But yeah, we've got our James jackets coming. Of course, the games. I'm trying to think of. Is there anything else I was still waiting on? No, I just think it was just the pre-orders. Game pre-orders. Besides the yeah, this one. Oh, for everyone, no, it's well, for some people it's out because they got their game a little bit early. So those in the UK, the game store shipped out orders early. So some people got their PS5 copies early. Technically, it's not supposed to be releasing until for me it's Saturday. Let's see, hold on. Yeah. The 5th. Others will be the 6th. I think I'll be able to preload the game on Friday, but yeah, it's supposed to be early as Saturday, but that kind of fucked up with people getting their games early. Alright. So, Crimson Ceremony. This is the last book. This is the last item you need for the ritual ending. The title is Crimson Ceremony. Speak, I am the Crimson One. The lies and the mist are not they, but I. You all know that I am one. Yes, and the one is I. Believers, hearken to me, 20 score men and 7,000 beasts. Heed my words and speak it them to all, that they shall ever be obeyed, even under the light of the proud and merciless sun. I shall bring down bitter vengeance upon thee, and thou shalt suffer my eternal wrath. The beauty of the withering flower and the last struggles of the dying man, they are my blessings. Thou shalt ever call upon me and all that is me in the place that is silent. O proud fragrance of life which flies towards the heart, O cup which brims with the whitest of wine, it is in thee that all begins. So yeah. So we picked up Lost Memory, Crimson Ceremony, White Chrism, and Obsidian Goblet, which actually ties in to the Maria sub-scenario that we're going to be doing. Alright, let's go. Let's see if I can rush through this. Oh, wrong way. Hey, microphone! Yeah, it's gonna be out. Okay, hold on. I was thinking of consolidating mine, but I think I'll ship them individually in case there's any Silent Hill themed shipping boxes. Well, usually, oh, I don't know. I don't really expect any Silent Hill themed shipping boxes. You'll have to let me know, Necro. I guess I could probably just ask for a photo of the box, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be normal boxes. I kind of fell out of this whole thing. I only sleep, work, and occasionally watch stuff about Metal Gear Solid 3 remake lately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frostfrog. Are you just really stressed out with work and stuff? Hopefully, are you planning on getting the remake, or are you just gonna plan to watch a playthrough? Sounds like Shop 2, they always release games a day early because of the postal service, but they underestimated the postal service and it ends up no, actually it wasn't this time. It was the game.co.uk. It was like the big game store. Meanwhile, Amazon, because my brother ordered me a PS5 copy for Christmas, and I had already ordered myself a PS5 copy for my collection, and I got an email saying it's going to be late. It's not going to come to me till the 10th. I'm like, well, good thing I'm playing this on Steam. Couldn't be early, like, well, it wouldn't have really done anything for me because I don't have a PS5. No, I'm not going to go out to buy a PS5 just to play a little bit early. Oh, sweet. Am I going to stream? Oh, I don't know if that's possible. But I will probably be able to do it in December when I do my 24-hour. I'm planning on playing the OG Silent Hill 2 and then following it up with the remake. I'm certainly going to be streaming for quite a while. It's going to be my first playthrough, so I'll definitely be playing for quite a bit and then like continue the next day. I took the whole next week off, so yeah, I will be streaming my first playthrough all the way through and uploading it too from like YouTube and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Spencer. I'm not gonna take that drastic of a measure. Now, if it was only on PS5, you know I would have bought a PS5 because Silent Hill's gotten me to buy a Vita and a Wii. Deadly Premonition got me to get a PS3. Yeah, so a Vita and a Wii I only bought to play Silent Hill games. Yeah, so the digital versions come with these little extra costume heads. The PS5 has an extra one that's not on the PC digital version. It's the Robbie head. So I won't have the Robbie head on my digital deluxe. That's a PS5 exclusive. I have a NVIDIA 4090. I upgraded my PC components for Silent Hill 2 a couple months back because I was having issues with my CPU, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to replace it." And I said, well, since it's already in the shop here, let's just upgrade. Let's just do my upgrading. So I upgraded to a new graphics card, which meant I also had to upgrade my motherboard and my power supply. And I upgraded to Ryzen 7800 3D, and I had to upgrade that for the motherboard. And basically I got practically a new computer, except the storage is the same and my cooling unit's the same. I had to get new memory and all this other stuff because I upgraded my graphics card and my CPU. It better run Silent Hill 2. That was a lot of money. I think the guy who streamed in Spain, I believe he had a graphics card like one below mine, and he was able to stream it fine with no issue. So I have high hopes, just in case I die. Oh wait, I can fill my life. I don't have to worry about staying in the red. Yeah, it'd be good. I have a 3060 Ti, which is a bit above. Okay, nice. And think of it this way, it could play Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition really well. Yeah. Alright. Hello, guys. Whoa. I think they will, because a lot of the articles say something about freeloading for PS5, and they always mention that that's a possibility with Steam. So I'm holding out hope that Friday I can freeload the game and I can just play tomorrow on Saturday without having to, you know, download and then install. Minimum specs. Yeah, so at least I'll be able to play, I won't be playing in like 4K or anything like that because I don't have a 4K monitor. My monitor is like really old. I actually need to upgrade that. I'm going to ask Santa for a new monitor, so maybe during my 24-hour stream I can do the 4K, but yeah, I wasn't going to spend money on a monitor. After I spend all that on the PC, I gotta save a bit. I mean, I had to buy all those copies of Silent Hill 2 Remake for the pre-order bonuses too, so... yeah. But see, with me, there was nothing really on the PS5 I'd want to play besides Silent Hill 2, maybe Final Fantasy, and like maybe another like Last of Us game. And now all that stuff is also coming to PC, so it was worth it to me to just upgrade my PC since I play on that most. Yeah, we only bought one. One copy. Yep, that's me. One copy of the game. I am still disappointed we didn't get a collector's edition. Come on, Konami. This was like the perfect game. Come on. I really expected them to... oh wow, I'm like dying. I really expected them to like do a collector's edition given that it was Silent Hill 2 Remake, but nope. Instead, we got a bunch of different pre-order bonuses in different countries. Mainly Japan, though. You want to play Unicorn Over... I've not heard of that game. What kind of game is that? Oh yeah, I watched Jeremy play Short Message. He had me on the stream watching him play. I'm still waiting for it to come. Are they gonna put the demo out on like PC? I hope so. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I would have thought we would have at least gotten a steelbook, but no, we didn't even get that. We got nothing. They went, sorry, no pre-order bonuses for you except the digital ones that everyone gets. I did like the Short Message from what I've seen. I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't really comment on the gameplay factor, but Jeremy didn't have too much of a issue playing it from what I saw. But I know some people got really annoyed with the last chase sequence. Jeremy was able to do it in like one go, but I heard from another friend of mine they had some issues. So I kind of wonder how I would fare. Yeah,
Mary?
Short Message was a
What do
lot
you
better than
want,
Ascension.
James?
Ascension was...
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers.
I stopped watching
One
after
of
the
you
first
damn
night.
flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look.
A tactical JRPG with nice 2D. Oh, nice! I really liked the Sakura monster design. I thought that was really cool. I'm excited they put out a figure of her. It's Trauma! Oh yeah, don't forget, it's Trauma. Mugs and shirt. Jeremy made sure, hey Whitney, look what I got. I'm like, you bought Ascension merch? He's like, yes. The last chase was but what made it worse were the sounds when you listen to the character gasp for 1 minute to get. Oh, really? I could see that getting annoying. I wish they would give Silent Hill the fatal frame treatment and put that. I mean, I wish they would too, Spencer. I don't have high hopes because I think Konami got really scared after the whole debacle with Guy Sihi wanting more money for his performance. So I don't see them trying to do that again. Which is unfortunate. Hello. For 15 minutes, yikes.
James.
Maria, I'm finished with you.
What? But
He sure is. I'm not a fan either.
Mary's dead. Don't you understand? She's not coming back. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. I'll never hurt you like she did.
You could try, Necro. You could try that.
You want me?
Because you're not Mary.
Yeah. Poor Maria.
Without Mary, I just can't go on.
Oh, James. Come on, James. You must be joking.
You know, it's funny, Spencer. So, before the debacle with the HD collection, my friend CJ, he ran Rely on Horror, and before that it was Hell Descent, before I got absorbed into Rely on Horror. He tried to invite Guy Sihi to do a charity stream. He's going to play through like Silent Hill 2, and he wanted nothing to do with it. He was like, no. But then when HD Collection was coming out, all of a sudden he was all about Silent Hill 2 and his work. Like he wanted nothing to do with it before he found that he could get more money from it. And that always put like a sour like taste in my mouth when I thought about it. Nope. So I think he only started really like getting into it when he realized how many fans there were and whatnot. Stroking his ego. Like, I remember he would, like, fans, of course, would ask him stuff, and he'd, like, say, this is what James is feeling and whatnot, but he only read the lines. He had nothing to do with the actual story. And I remember one time, was it I think it was like a YouTube comment he made. He was saying that, like, Mary... What did he say? Hold on. He was saying something like Mary was mean to James and maybe she deserved it. I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to be cheeky or something. Who knows? But he did write that he felt that, like, Mary abused James at some point. And I was like, what? Come on, dude.
James.
Yeah, he's a strange guy, and he's just gotten stranger since then with his conspiracy theories. Spencer, I know he had nothing to do with the creative process. Jeremy Blaustein told us straight up, like, no.
Forgive me for waking you.
Yeah, I'm really liking the new voice actors too.
On.
Sorry, I was talking to you guys.
I can't live without you, Mary. This town, Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place.
Dun, dun,
and they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death.
kind of, I'm really excited to see what they do with the endings of this game. Like, will we see him, like, actually go to the church and maybe do the ritual? That'd be kind of cool. So, this ending in particular, I know really helped with the whole, Mary's body is in the car, either in the back seat or the trunk or whatever. Because it's like, hey, he brought Mary's body with him to Silent Hill. He had it with him when he rose to the island. I kind of wonder if this ritual is kind of like, is it Pet Cemetery? Or, yeah, Pet Cemetery, where Mary will come back wrong. Like, it will be Mary, like, its body, but not her spirit. Maybe the gods of Silent Hill would be kinder and would bring her back. Or maybe it'd be like a Buffy situation where she's in heaven and she did not want to come back to Earth, and being brought back to life is torture. But yeah, this is another like selfish ending. But I do like it because it does tie in a bit to the Maria sub-scenario. So I don't need to save. We will now go into that. Yes. So, if you guys didn't know, back when this game came out on PlayStation 2 first, and it was missing, I think, the UFO ending, and did not have a Maria sub-scenario. That sub-scenario was something special they put in for the Xbox port. And then later on, bundled it all in with the greatest hits version of this game on PS2. That's how I didn't have a Xbox. My brother had one, but I didn't have an Xbox, and I never was able to try the sub-scenario until it was released on the greatest hits version. And I remember I was so excited when I saw it. Was that at Walmart or Target? I saw that and I flipped it over and I saw it had the Maria sub-scenario. I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this now. It's only $20, yay! But I really, 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 really hope we get a sub-scenario for the remake. I'm wondering if they don't include it, like, because we haven't heard anything about a sub-scenario, but if maybe they don't include it, maybe that could be a DLC we can look forward to in the future. But I love the sub-scenario because you really get to see Maria's side of things, and you kind of can see she goes from like her own person to suddenly just being all about James, and it's really sad to see. So we're just gonna do normal.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain.
Oh, honey.
Should I
You had a big storm
run
coming.
away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone.
Oh, really, Spencer? That's cool. You know, it originally started in LA,
But is there
and then
anyone left alive?
they moved it to was it Portsmouth or whatever, England, because they were really fucking it up in LA, and Climax UK was like, they're kind of messing this up, Konami. And essentially what happened was Konami's like, yeah, you guys can take over and redo it, but we're not going to change the release date. So they basically retooled everything and was able to put out a game basically in 6 months. Like, I believe Sam Barlow said in like an EGM interview or something that he basically rewrote the script and made new like themes and stuff for the monsters and whatnot in like a week. So the fact that they were able to do all that shit from what it started from is pretty amazing. Yeah, he basically have you seen what it was before Climax UK took over? Hold on, let me see. Silent Hill Origins Climax play. So I think there's a bunch of cool videos and stuff by P2P Online. They had some I guess playtest versions or whatnot. They had a bunch of files from the original Silent Hill Memories site. Has them all here. It's a great watch if you guys are curious to what we could have gotten with Origins. I remember was it Sam Barlow or someone said to somebody that apparently it was supposed to be like a weird like Evil Dead style like humor. They said it was like Scrubs for some reason. It just seemed like not Silent Hill at all. And I think at one point they said they wanted to go into this backstory of Pyramid Head, and they had him be this chef who liked, I guess, chopping up people, and yeah, it was just weird. I actually did I did a long podcast about it if you guys are interested in my retrospective series. Let me link that as well. Let's see. Origins, where are you? There it is. Oh, we do not need to hear that. Let me share this. There we go. Here's my podcast. So I go on podcast. I go in more about the development of Origins, and it's like kind of rocky history if you guys are interested. All right, but we are playing Silent Hill 2: Born from a Wish. What are you looking at, Maria? Oh, health drinks. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 separate ways. So this is actually pretty short. I remember I was hoping it was longer when I first played it, but I still think it's worth it for any Silent Hill fan to play through, just so you can see, you know, Maria's side to things, like what she was doing before she met James. Heaven's Knight is a cool name. Essentially, we're only gonna really go to 2 different areas. Like briefly, we'll go to like Blue Creek Apartments, and we'll spend a majority of our time in the Baldwin Mansion, which is not an area we experienced in the main game. I really liked Downpour. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really enjoyed it. Homecoming was okay. It's not one of my favorites. I was pretty disappointed in it. I thought the ending was kind of a cop-out. I like this guy up here. Camera's like, make sure we're gonna make sure you see him. He's just chilling on the roof. Oh, this blood. I thought that was items. Hey, Jason. Yes, it is. We are seeing what Maria was doing before she met James. Oh. Yeah, the game was not listening to me. That game was so bugged, and I didn't figure out why my buttons were so delayed until the last stream. I was struggling so much, it was not funny. But I can laugh about it now. I was like, what the hell? Why am I sucking so much at this game? Oh. It was such a shame that they were still, like, when I played it, they were still charging $40 for the game, and it was broken. And you had to install, like, fan-made patches. I think it's cheaper now, at least. I don't think it's still $40. I think it took, like, what, 10 years, 15 years before they cut it down to $20. How much is it on sale for? Oh wow, $4. Okay, that's a more reasonable price. Considering how much work you have to put in to actually fix it to get it to play on your PC. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Still, $8 is so much better than $40 that I paid. I was like, oh, this was a ripoff. But I knew going in that it was broken and that I'd have to put in like fan patches, so I just really wanted to stream it. You guys aren't very smart, are you? Oh, damn it. A lot of people said it's the one they like to play, like it's the combat's fun. I really liked the soundtrack and I thought the voice work was really good. I was just disappointed in the story and you know, the big reveal. And I felt like the game wasn't very interesting to look at in terms. It was very like muddy and gray the entire time, which I guess fits with the theme of Shepherd's Glen kind of going to shit because of the broken pact. Oh, I'm sorry you never released it. I remember how excited I was when it was coming out. And I remember Circuit City gave away a promo keychain, and that GameStop, I got the promo soundtrack, and then they also gave me, for some strange reason, the movie, a full screen DVD of the movie. I'm having a brain fart. Do I need to go? Do I go in here? No. Okay, I'm missing the entrance to the museum. I mean, the mansion. Where the heck is it? I thought it was here. Oh, here it is. Maybe where all the blood is, Whitney. Camera, stop fighting me. What, you don't want the Pan Scan movie? Hey, it was nice. I was able to add it to my collection without having to buy it, but I was just like, this is weird. I already had the widescreen DVD. Ooh, alright. What are we looking at? Oh, first aid kit. Nick, are you planning to stream the remake? Oh, nice. There's a map.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Oh, that's the one with the making ofs DVD, Spencer.
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
And it also came with like a sticker too.
God,
1 of 4.
I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
Nope.
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
Alright. It's funny, Hemingway makes an appearance in Song 1, here, Song 2, again in Origins with the Hemingway cigarette, and Shattered Memories, I think a pack of cigarettes are Hemingway's. It's kind of a little fun, little thing that ties the games together. Oh shit! I just noticed this. I didn't realize there was a painting of the little boards that we collect in this section. That's funny. All right. Hi. It is very Resident Evil looking. I think because it's in a mansion. We only need to find like, oh, sorry, we need to find a blood splatter and be like, I hope it's not Chris's blood. That was a weird noise. That's kind of creepy. It sounded like little footsteps. Is there someone else in this mansion? Oh, this is... For some reason, there's a ladder in the fireplace leading up. Along the way, I can see something that looks like a hole. Let's climb it and see what's going on. Got a red board and... Oh, hold on. I gotta pick up the other thing. I want this. Okay. There's a square depression in the center of the tombstone, and above that is a carefully carved epitaph. Along with you died joy, all that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows. But I will never give up. 1, to see your beautiful smile again. 1, to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all sadness too will be covered. But until my dreams return to reality, I have to swallow all the pain. There's a key firmly embedded in the stone beneath the depression. No matter how I try, I cannot pull it out. So essentially, we got these boards, and you need to place them so that none of the green backing comes through. I do have the solution. Hold on a second. On my phone. Because I always seem to forget it. Alright. So, oh, and if you look closely, you see this has the white chrism? When the white breath is found, I shall dedicate this thing. O Spirit of the Mist, grant us fortune eternal. It's written on the back. This one has the obsidian goblet on it. When the dark grail is found, I shall dedicate this thing. You who deny death, grant us a fortune eternal. It's right on the back. And then we got the crimson tome. When the crimson words are found, I shall dedicate this thing. O you, gods deep in slumber, grant us fortune eternal. It's written on the back. So this sub-scenario ties in a lot with the ritual ending. I think you can probably guess what we're going to help Ernest do here. So let's put the whiteboard in as is. I remember when this came out, a lot of people, to solve this, ended up just making their own little boards and cutting them out. It was pretty fun. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Bob says hi. Oh, thank you for the raid, Bob. Welcome, everybody. I'm playing the Maria sub-scenario right now. Was Bob watching more Silent Hill 2 remake, or was he playing something else? I like how everyone's telling me Bob says hi. Oh, nice. So, I guess it was the new footage from Tokyo Game Show? Hey, Josh. Also, Minbo Gang. Yay! Hi, Bob. Welcome, guys. Okay, so you get the blackboard as is. And the red board, and you do 90 degrees to the left. Oh, it was footage from some dude that got the game early. Oh, was it the guy from Spain, or was this like a new person? Oh, okay, so it's like one of the people who got the game from the game store. Lucky ducks, I swear. How much of it did you guys see then? $90 to the left. Boom, and see, now it's all covered. We can now get the key. That's a loaded question. Oh no. They played up into Brookhaven Hospital. They met Maria and had a second encounter with Eddie. Okay. Oh, thank you, Josh, for the reminder. Yeah, guys, I stream all year round to raise money for UCSF Minneapolis Children's Hospital. My big fundraising is usually at the end of the year when I do my 24-hour streams, but yeah, all the money donated will go to the kids. Almost up to Flesh Lips, but PlayStation released a Flesh Lips fight video today. Yeah, I did watch that. The player had some roadblocks with the puzzles. Oh no. Did I get the key? Oh yeah, I did. Cool. So Bob, are you planning on getting the game, or are you gonna wait for the reviews? I forgot what this unlocks. I think it's her bedroom. So I think I need to go upstairs. Waiting for the reviews, but also seriously considering pre-ordering so I could play on Monday. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the wedding to go to. Yeah, so you're liking, I guess, enough from what you're seeing. That's good. At least enough to spend the money. I really hope you'll end up enjoying it. I'm so excited. I wish I was one of the lucky few who got it early, but I'm not, so I need to wait until Saturday. What's this though? No, that's at the door. I do, Josh. I do bear a heavy cross of not getting a game early. Well, I just think it would be kind of hypocritical of me to talk so much about Silent Hill 2 Remake when I've actually played it. True. I just hope you're pleasantly surprised. Got images. I just want to be the first to get one of the new endings. Lamau. I don't know. If you're not playing on Saturday, I don't think that's gonna happen. Stuffed animals line the top of the shelf. Nothing very interesting. Oh, is this a teddy bear? It's not very well made, but it's sort of cute anyway. I bet Laura would love it. She loves bears. Laura? Who am I talking about? Oh no! Small bed for a child. Whitney is excited for Silent Hill 2 and never would have guessed. If only there's some kind of hint. As long as you can't accidentally get one of those like joke endings first, it will already be better than Homecoming.
Oh no, she fell in the window! Don't move her!
What happened? The voice acting is so bad. What happened? Pile of junk. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. There's something below the chair. Is this a birthday card? To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. It is like a kid to sign their last name too. Yeah, there's some sort of accident here in the attic. Oh, I thought she... Oh! Okay. Personally, I'm really excited to see all the Silent Hill revelations, connections they have in the remake. You know, since the game is based on... Shut up, Josh.
Give it.
Are you gonna finish? Oh, I think I have to go towards the door. Give it.
To my daddy.
Okay, will do, kid. New secret ending. As the game starts, James folds Mary's letter into a paper airplane, sails it off into Toluca Lake, and then speeds off down the highway with some messages on. Ah, that'd be funny. All right, so we gotta. Oh, hello. Yo, Ernest, I got your birthday present. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, is he over here? What? What? Where did it go? Okay, clipped through something. I can't wait to see more lore about Pyramid Head working at the carnival while his daughter wears a panda face paint. Yeah, take the bullets, creepers. Is that where it ran off to? Okay. Take lead, bug. Boom. And how many bullets does it take? Wait. Oh no, I think I'm going the right way. So now I have to talk to Ernest again. I'm just gonna use up all my bullets. Where am I? Sorry, it's been a while since I played this. Oh, he's in the studies. Oh. Yeah, he's in the study. Alright. Hey, Ernest, I got a birthday present.
Do you know a little girl named...
I don't know, Necro. They are dummy thick.
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now. It's too late. I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she which she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sad. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Josh.
Ernest,
how many fan theories
I'm
could you
sorry.
stuff into that paragraph?
I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Oh yeah, Berry Man, it's very sus. What was he doing picking berries that late at night? Mentos, I'm with you with 1993. That's when I assume
So
it took
you
place.
must be... That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You... want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
Hey, it worked for James.
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
No problem. So yeah, Mentos, I'm with you. I think the Silent Hill 2 was set in the early 90s. I was a little bit like taken aback by Ito saying 70s and 80s, just because I mentioned this before. Technology doesn't line up. James has this VHS camcorder, and yes, they existed in the early 80s, but they were huge. They were super expensive. But like the home, like stuff you take on vacation, didn't become more mainstream until late 80s, early 90s. And I remember when fans were making the timeline, we knew that it happened after Silent Hill 1. And then people were able to piece together that Silent Hill 1 took place in, like, was it 86 or something? And they just kind of went from there. I believe they took the calendar from Amy Baldwin's room, and they also kind of figured out it was 10 years before she died and went from there as well. But yeah, despite what Ito says, I'm just like, nah, it's still the 90s for me. It could be like one of those little what's the line that Samuel L. Jackson says in the Avengers movie? That's me, with it set in
You think miracles
1970s
really
and 80s.
This is Silent Hill.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem.
And definitely the
Oh,
remake
yeah.
is not in the
You
in
think
the
too much.
70s and 80s. They have
I'm
PCs
from here.
in the hospital.
This is my town.
Alright. Does he say anything else?
You think miracles really?
Okay. Alrighty. Let's go get that stuff for Ernest. Oh, wrong way. This way. I should probably save it just in case I die accidentally. I hear you, bug. There's some kind of plate on the floor. Amy Baldwin. She was loved to... Seriously? No! These cockroaches are gonna kill me! Kick them! Kick them! Damn creepers. Put me in the red. How embarrassing. Come over here, dude. Yeah! Oh, is there another one? Oh. There we go. Alright, so let's read this nameplate without being attacked. Amy Baldwin. She was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. Whitney's like the guy at the end of Creepshow. Getting murdered by bugs. Man, guys, I still can't believe it. In like a couple days I'll be playing the remake. It just seems so unreal to me. Wait. Did I go the wrong way? No. No, this is right. The soundtrack is in 3 CDs. I don't think they're releasing the extra tracks. I think those are digital only. So, fun thing, guys. Now we're in Blue Creek. Apartments. Yay! But, Maria doesn't have a flashlight, so that sucks for her. And it sucked for my friend Jasmine when she was playing the HD collection, and she couldn't see a goddamn thing for some reason. So we need to get the white prism. Is it in... I actually don't remember what room it's in. Was it upstairs or downstairs? Is it in here? No, I think it's downstairs. It's with the coin puzzle, I think. Oh, wait, maybe it's... Is this the room? Yes, this is the room. Alright. Wait. Where's the white prism? I thought it was in this room. Wait, did I pick it up and I just didn't realize it? No. Oh shit, it's on the coin box. I was like, where is it? It's supposed to be on the counter. Alright, we got it. So, a little small detour away from the mansion, and we're back. Oh. Keep out of the haunted mansion! Oh. Boom! Right. Okay, we're almost at the end. Just need to bring this back to Ernest, and we're all done. Hey dude, I got it. You're welcome.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Satanism. Satan.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
Get Predator? Is it worth it to play, Jasmine? Alright, I'll get it.
This?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
It's first person. Okay. I'll have to try it. Hopefully I won't get
What
sick.
if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James.
He is a bad man. Did you defeat the Predator while you were playing? Do you get to be Arnold Schwarzenegger in the game?
Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes.
Okay, so he is in that game.
Or
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything.
I think Ernest knows quite a bit,
fine.
Maria.
okay.
Oh, she got him some gloves. I like her birthday card. It's really cute. You're unfortunately still alone, Maria. Though I guess this sub scenario negates the whole ritual ending, huh? Because she stole the white chrism from the apartment building before James got there. I like the graffiti on the wall. It's really cute. You know, if you had your gun still, maybe you wouldn't have to depend on James. He just shot Pyramid Head in that hospital basement.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
And then she dies a lot of painful ways. Yeah, so I really like that because it shows you that Maria was like her own person, and then the further we got, and after James came to town, you could see her personality kind of shifting, and oh, Mondozy, thank you for the raid. You can see the personality shifting, and she becomes sort of kind of mindless at the end. Like, she's about to kill herself, and then she's like, no, and she knows James is a bad guy, but she feels really compelled to go meet him, despite the warnings from Ernest. And I just feel really sad for her, because, I don't know, she just became all about James at the end. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like all her agency was like taken from her the moment, you know, she was made for James, and she seemed to have agency, and then near the end of this, it's like obvious that she's sort of in a kind of a fugue state. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the Maria sub scenario. I hope they actually include it with the remake, either like a downloadable content later on or in the game. High hopes. It was a nice little connection also to the ritual ending with Ernest. We don't know if he was successful. I'd like to think if James was successful, then Ernest is successful with bringing back his daughter. Again, I hope she's normal and not messed up in some way, because doing that sort of shit usually backfires on people. But yeah, so that should do it for me tonight. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow or Thursday, but I am gonna stream on Saturday. I'm gonna be streaming the Silent Hill remake, so hopefully I can get that preloaded I haven't decided on a time. I'm assuming I'll probably maybe like 12 noon my time. Maybe I can set. We'll see. We hopefully I can preload it. I gotta see if it actually works on my PC and set that all up. So tentatively, I'll probably start streaming it Saturday noon. But I'll let you guys know on my Twitter. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And welcome also people who came from the raid, Mondo. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm actually ending now. But so yeah, I hope you guys can join me if you're not playing it for yourself. If not, I hope you enjoy your travels in Silent Hill. And I'll speak to you again real soon. Have a good night, everybody. Please let me know what you guys think of the remake. Come tweet at me. I'm at Kemi_row. I'm sure probably going to be gushing about it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I won't be disappointed, but I'm super excited right now, so I don't think so. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and hopefully Saturday comes sooner than later. Alright, good night, guys.